This video is about game theory, and we're going to focus on the prisoner's dilemma. We use game theory to illustrate oligopolistic firms' interdependence and uncertainty, and also to explain why informal agreements might be broken. Before we apply game theory to oligopolistic firms, we're going to have a look at the prisoner's dilemma. Okay. In this particular game, we've got two experienced criminals. They're arrested for a crime that they're suspected of committed together. So they've worked together to commit this crime, and they have agreed a story that they're going to stick to, and they're both going to deny any involvement. Okay. They know that even if they do deny, they're going to be kept in prison until the trial. That's 1 month away, but it's unlikely they're going to be found guilty because there isn't much evidence. So this table shows what will happen if both prisoner A and prisoner B deny. They will both go to prison for a period of 1 month. So we can see there that anything that's in red relates to prisoner B, and anything that's in black relates to prisoner A. Prisoner A realises that if he confesses while prisoner B continues to deny, then prisoner B will take full responsibility for the crime, because effectively prisoner A is helping the police to convict or to gather evidence against prisoner B. So prisoner A gets released there and then, and prisoner B goes to trial and is found guilty and spends 12 months in prison. Prisoner B realises exactly the same thing, that if prisoner B confesses and blames prisoner A, as it were, they're helping the police to convict prisoner A, so prisoner B will get sent home today, and prisoner A will go to trial, get convicted, and spend 12 months in prison. Both prisoners have an incentive to confess, so both do confess. The police send both prisoners to trial, and they're convicted because they've confessed, and they both receive a 9-month sentence. If both had denied, as per their original agreement, they would have served a total of 2 months in prison. But there was an incentive for both prisoner to confess and therefore spend no time in prison, passing all of the responsibility onto the other prisoner, and as a result they both confessed, so they both went to prison, and there was a total of 18 months served. So instead of the best possible outcome of deny, they both confess. Let's apply that now to an oligopoly. So we've simplified the oligopoly to a duopoly. There's only two firms, firm A and firm B. And they agree, in inverted commas, they agree both to set a high price. If they both set a high price, the profits of both firms will rise by 20%. Firm A sees that if it sets a low price, while firm B continues with the high price strategy, all of the customers, or a lot of the customers, will migrate to firm A. So firm B's profits go down by 50%, while firm A's profits go up by 50%. So firm A has an incentive to break the high price agreement. Firm B has exactly the same realisation, that if it puts its prices down while firm A persists with the high price strategy, then firm B will gain all of those customers. Its profits will rise by 50% while firm A's profits fall. So the firms have agreed a high price strategy, but they both have an incentive to follow a low price strategy. So both firms put their prices down, so nobody benefits. The customers stay with the firms that they were originally with, but now the prices are lower, so profits fall. So on my example here, the profits go down by 20% for each firm. So if they'd have stuck to the agreement, both firms would have benefited by 20%. But they both had an incentive to break the agreement because they were chasing even higher profits, and as a result, they both lost out. So we've used game theory here to illustrate why agreements between firms don't tend to stick. The firms have incentives to break the agreement and become competitive rather than collusive.